I conducted a 30-minute observation at the Cineplex Theater and focused on customers using the self-service ticket kiosks. I observed users purchasing tickets, selecting seats, making payments, and interacting with others while using the kiosks. I used the AEIOU framework to organize my observations into activities, environment, interactions, objects, and users. So during the observation, I recorded notes about users' actions, environmental conditions, interactions with the kiosk, physical objects involved in the process, and the different types of users I observed. These notes were later converted into individual sticky notes. Then I took these individual sticky notes, color-coded them into groups by activity, environment, objects, interactions, and users. Then now I made them into, I put them into the affinity diagram and put them in clusters. First one is movie selection is often collaborative. Many users interacted with companions while making decisions. I observed people discussing options, pointing at seats, and sharing control of the kiosk. And then seat selection requires deliberation. Users often paused before choosing seats and spent time reviewing options before making selections. And then users combine multiple technologies during ticket purchases. Users frequently switched between the kiosks, their phones, payment cards, and loyalty programs during the transaction process. Then users expected immediate system feedback. When the kiosk was slow to respond, users tapped repeatedly, clicked harder, or looked around for confirmation that the system was working. And then the kiosk was embedded in a busy entertainment environment. The kiosk exists within a visually busy space filled with movie advertisements, posters, other customers, and nearby attractions. And then staff support keeps the kiosk operational. Employees play a role in maintaining the kiosk system, such as replacing receipt paper and ensuring the technology remains functional. Then last cluster is completing the purchase process. These are just sticky notes that I observed of people completing to buy their ticket. And then lastly, I have this one sticky note here. It's just the type of user that I observed, and she was alone, and I didn't know which cluster to put her in. And then lastly, this is the Cineplex kiosks. Is a close-up of one of the users using the kiosk. And then this is just me interacting with it in the moment. I took a video, but I took screenshots because I was kind of nervous to take photos while I was there. And that's pretty much it.